Well, it might be a bit controversial, but what would have to happen for people to say, yes, we should bring back the death penalty or capital punishment?
What, for using drugs? For using drugs? Peter, that's
well, when you see the after effects of all these people that are dying and you get...
oh, hang on, you mean for dealing... You mean for dealing drugs? You mean for dealing drugs, not for using drugs?
Yes.
The death penalty for dealing drugs?
Well, capital punishment, certainly. Death punishment.
It's a similar idea.
What's a similar idea?
Capital punishment and the death penalty.
Yes,
I'm trying to be kind.
Okay. Well, Peter, you're right, that is controversial, but thank you for making the point. Kirsty.
We have Alan on line 1.
Alan, what do you think about it?
I'm a bit disadvantaged, Richard. I'm lying in a hospice down in Devon, where basically they told me I had no hope after many years of fighting cancer.
Right.
Doing it quite natural ways with great success. I've been researching, obviously, because it's quite a subject dear to my heart. They've given me books, let alone anything else. And the only possible thing that can help me now is cannabis oil, and the wild one, not the drug one from the pharmaceutical companies. I've sent an email to 10 down the street, and there's a signature. Somebody started a campaign to help me, but I'm one of many thousands that is not a drug addict, is not an alcoholic, is nothing like that.
Are you using cannabis and therefore breaking the law, but using
I'm not allowed to. I'm trying everything to get myself help and others help.
Yeah.
Legally, at the cost of my life.
What effect does it have on you? What benefits does
There
it
are
have?
many benefits. I'm not a doctor, but I've spent now 2 years where one, it's a greatest pain easer on the planet without having to be spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about the thing you smoke or anything. It's proper medicinal cannabis oil.
Yeah.
It was used for 4,000 years. And there are many documented proofs now. America now, 20 states legalized it for medicinal use. 2 shops opening in Prague the other day, again, medicinal use. I can get by prescription if there's a brave UK doctor.
Right.
I can get it from Amsterdam and bring it in legally, but it's all a fight.
Yes. Alan, you've raised a very interesting corner of the argument there and shone a bright light on it. And I don't think anybody really with a heart and soul could argue that that wouldn't be a completely acceptable use of what is currently an illegal drug. Do you?
Well, I suppose I do. I'm excluded from the heart and soul thing then, but I...
Really?
Well, of
really?
course.
You deny him that?
Yes, because you have to... Blunt tools are exactly that. You can't have... Parking on double yellow lines isn't okay, but it's okay for you. You
do have that. You have that with the disabled. You have that with the disabled stuff.
I don't agree.
Park in disabled.
It's a terrible analogy. You can't compare.
Disabled people are allowed to park on double yellow lines.
I don't think it's right. I don't think you can start extending the law. The law is there for a reason. I don't think you can start breaking it.
The law isn't working, is it?
So if you if you had some cannabis for perfectly legitimate reasons. You were doing a study of some kind into it, and you met someone like Alan, who is clearly on his way out and wants to go with as much comfort and dignity and decency as he can, and it is a fact that cannabis does help cancer sufferers. I know this in late stage. You wouldn't give it to him. You'd say, "I'm sorry, mate."
I'd say, do you know what? There's plenty of sort of legitimate medical drugs that can be prescribed from a pharmacy that will also help, morphine, whatever. There is another way around this that is entirely legal and doesn't promote a way of life that I completely disagree with. I completely disagree with drug taking. It may be because I have a 9, 8 and 4-year-olds. I'm sure my views are blinkered by the fact I care for my children.
Medicinal drug taking, which includes morphine.
Well, morphine is a prescribed drug. Yes.
Okay, but it's a drug.
We disagree,
Alan, the very
Richard.
best of luck, and thank you for making that call. It was really interesting. Right, Kirsty.
We have